Hey, let me settle in with you for a moment, because the first time I sat in front of the ROG Swift, everything about the way I experienced games shifted. Not dramatically, not loudly, just this quiet certainty that once you see your worlds on a panel like this, there's no way you're ever going back. If you're the kind of person who notices the difference instantly, the kind who can feel quality in motion, not just specs on paper, this monitor is built for you. And while you're here, check the price and stock. 4K OLEDs like this don't stay stable for long. You've probably already had that moment where your old display showed its age. Maybe the black smear during dark scenes, the washed highlights, the input delay you pretended not to feel, or the motion that never felt as sharp as your reactions. At some point, you realize the weakest link in your setup isn't the PC, it's the screen translating everything you do. The first day you switch to the ROG Swift feels like lifting a weight off your expectations. Colors stop fighting each other. Shadows actually look like shadows. Motion becomes so smooth your eyes relax in a way you didn't expect. You suddenly understand what your hardware has been capable of this whole time, it just needed a window worthy of it. I noticed it in the everyday moments most. Walking through open-world nights where blacks finally looked endless instead of gray. Firing up a competitive match and feeling the 240 Hz response hit like a direct connection between your hand and the screen. Editing 4K footage and seeing every detail with absolute clarity. Even scrolling through simple windows felt almost too clean, like the world sharpened itself around you. If you're thinking of waiting, don't. These prices bounce around, and the stock patterns are unpredictable. Check it now while you're already imagining it on your desk. It's normal to question whether you really need a display at this level. But that doubt lasts about 5 seconds once you see how pure the motion looks, how black the blacks get, how instantly your inputs translate on OLED. And the surprise benefit. Your eyes stop working overtime. The smoothness, the contrast, the clarity, they all lower that invisible strain that older panels quietly pile on you. There's a real feeling of pride when you own a display this refined. It's not loud or overhyped, it's that quiet confidence that you finally have a setup that reflects the standards you've always had. You feel like someone who invests at the level they actually operate. Colors that feel alive without oversaturation, motion that keeps up with your instincts, clarity that makes every detail meaningful, responsiveness that feels hardwired to your reactions, a viewing experience that makes weaker screens hard to use. Again, if there's a downside, it's simple, you'll never enjoy a regular monitor the same way. And you may find yourself rearranging your desk because you'll want this front and center. And eventually, you stop comparing it to anything else. Because deep down, this is the screen you keep returning to every time you browse, every time you hesitate, every time you imagine the perfect setup. At some point, you just choose it. If your instinct is telling you this is your next upgrade, trust that. Check the current price, see if it's still in stock, and make the move before you end up regretting the delay. This is the kind of monitor you feel every single day you power it on.